This is Gordon. He's not an editor or a journalist, but he's gonna tell you why he wants to be hired on Huge If True. So, Huge If True is hiring a video editor? Hi, I'm Gordon. I would love that job, and I think I'd be pretty good at it. But I'm not an editor. Let me try and explain. I'm a stay-at-home dad. My grandparents call it being mom. My parents' generation love to call it Mr. Mom. But whatever you call it, it's my 9-to-5 job. Or the way I see it, I'm just a life perpetuator. I feed and care for a working wife, a baby, a dog, 2 goats, a bunch of plants, and even some compost worms. And I love it. Right now I'm actually headed to get some hay for the goats. I think I'm on the wrong side of the building. But I'm also a filmmaker. My path has taken me a bunch of different directions over the past 15 years while I figure out what that looks like for me. And at this stage in my life, flexibility of my schedule and the ability to have time with my daughter are the most important things. Okay, next stop, the vet with the dog. Right, Brazos? An editing job here or there is the ideal fit for my schedule right now. My days go like this. I wake up in the morning, do a little yoga, get a little coffee, and then I jump on the computer to start work. I can usually get about 2 or 3 hours of editing before my wife goes to work and I take our daughter. Then I take care of everybody else, 9 to 5. Get them fed, get them walked, get them everything they need. Yes. I'm gonna grab a leaf for the salad. And then by the time I put my daughter down in the evening, I'm ready to get back downstairs and do a little more work. This period of time where my daughter isn't in school is going to go by quick. I'd like to make the most of the time that I have available with her. What do you think, Thea? Wow, it's a big ocean, isn't it? When my wife and I were trying to decide when was the right time to have kids, I was working in location management in TV and film. It was fun being a part of those big productions and seeing my name in the credits. But I was working 15+ hours a day, 6 days a week sometimes, and it would span for months at a time. Thinking about becoming a father under those conditions and missing time in my child's early life like that just was depressing and something my wife and I didn't want. So I took a step back from that career and prioritized taking care of our daughter while my wife returned to work. We came out to the coast for the holiday weekend, and I've been thinking about the job and what it would mean to me. I think it would be best to show you with a stick. Here's one. So take a look at this. I've got my 3 circles that are my entire world. This one here is for family. It's the time spent, the health, the well-being, everything that encompasses my world with family. It's easily a third of my life. Over here on the lower right, I've got my artistic or creative fulfillment. It's something that drives me. I have to be satisfying that with something that I'm doing. Excuse you, Thea. And up top is the world. I care about the health of the planet and all living things. Life is a very special thing, and I want to do my part to continue it. Right here in the middle is where we want to spend the majority of my time, satisfying all 3 circles. And I think Huge If True would help me do that. Headed back home from the vet. How you doing, Brazos? So you're probably wondering at this point, what makes this guy think he's qualified? Here's what I can tell you. I've been editing in Adobe Premiere for over 15 years. Got a mountain of hard drives to show you. Standing up, other cases. I think that one's a good one. I mean, have you even heard of Maxstore? I don't know about that one.
Began as a wad of prose class.
I got a degree from the University of Montana in digital filmmaking in 2010. I've written, produced, directed, and edited several short films over the past decade.
Upon discharge from the company, I traveled into the Rockies in search of beaver. Crab apples.
If all of this sounds confusing as to how it even applies to you, I get it. I needed to make this video myself just to find out if I'm in the right ballpark before I start taking swings at the fences. I feel ready for a challenge like the fast-paced videos you produce, but I know you'll receive more qualified applicants than me. I say f it. Huge If True resonates with me on such a deep level. I want to be a part of it. My job has always been to hide exposition in emotion. I would have fun finding the emotion in an exposition piece. If that's something that's appealing to you, I'd love to talk. If it's not a big deal. This was a fun experiment, trying my hand at an explainer video. It's something I'd love to do more of. If you are interested for whatever reason in going down that path with me, let me know. I hope to hear from you. Good boy.